She's beautiful, babe.
Yeah, we're just not each other's type.
I can't believe we're drawing because I haven't drawn a picture in maybe, I don't know, I'm 30 now, so primary school.
Primary school.
Do you know what? I drew a picture last year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It wasn't good. No. It wasn't good.
Please forgive me if this doesn't look accurate.
You're going to draw me?
Yeah, I'm going to draw you. And if it doesn't look accurate, please.
And I'm
You're
going to draw
me.
you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna draw you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know what? We've known each other for long, so I want you to...
That's more pressure though,
Yeah,
don't you
no,
think? So how did you two meet?
We actually met in true lesbian fashion. I dated someone, she then dated someone, and then that's how we met when she was dating that someone. And we both just, I don't know, we have a lot of chemistry.
Yeah.
And, you know, we X that person out and we've been friends ever since, and it's been 8 years, you know?
8 years?
Yeah, 8 years.
That is the most like gay way of meeting I've ever heard.
Yeah, it's actually the longest relationship I've had outside of family.
Yeah.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
That shows the chemistry is defo there.
Chemistry. Do you know some people think that we're together?
I was just about to say that. Like, someone messaged us yesterday and we're like, "Oh, aren't you guys together?"
How does that make you feel?
I'm not, do you know what? It's not a bad thing, I wouldn't say. Do you know what I mean? She's beautiful, babe.
Yeah, we're just not each other's type.
It's funny though, isn't it? Because when you're like really close with someone of the same sex, people are like, "Are you together?" And it's
I just feel like people are not usually used to maybe seeing very intimate queer friendships, especially like
100%.
straight people as well. So when they do see us, they just kind of just say, "Yeah, they must be together. Like they can't just be
There's no
friends."
other way.
Yeah, so
get
I think there's that as well, because it's mainly from straight people that say it.
It's true.
Yeah, people outside of our community, I would say, outside of like queer women and non-binary people, I would say, say that.
Definitely, I hear that.
So, Soph, how do you feel about sharing your personal experiences, especially around your sexuality and just gender identity in general?
I can't lie, it was scary at first because I was always a bit apprehensive about like, you know, how people were going to respond and what kind of messages I was going to get and things like that. But I think like going back to kind of what we've said, I just wanted to, I feel like it's quite validating for other people to see other queer people like taking up that kind of space, especially on social media and stuff like that, because I don't know about you guys, but like back in the day when like we were growing up and that, there was just not really enough of that going on. So even though it can be scary and you kind of worry like, I mean, I don't anymore, but I did used to worry what people were going to think and say and stuff.
Was that about your like queerness or just?
Just about my queerness, But I think as I've got older, I've like not only learned to like accept it, but like I'm very out and proud and like buzzing about it, and I wouldn't change a thing about myself. And I kind of think it's important for other people to see that online.
That's true. I think it can be daunting to share yourself in that way, because it's like really intimate, you know, parts of your life that you're sharing with like strangers basically. And especially like, I think when it comes to like family as well, if you're putting things out there, your family is going to see it. There might be things that they're not comfortable, but at this current moment in life, we really don't care. We've gotten to a place where we're just so comfortable with who we are, so we actually don't care about like how much of ourselves we put out there.
Yeah, you have to be like that, because then other people people are influenced heavily by what they see online. So I think if you set a strong positive, like this is me thing, then hopefully people will like pick up on that energy and be like, oh, I want to be like her, or I want to have that much confidence in myself and stuff.
I think that when we like first did our podcast and it went online, that's a lot of my family found out I was queer that way, outside of my immediate family. So a lot of my family that live back home in Ghana and stuff like that, that is how they found out I was queer through the podcast. And it was a very daunting experience, because I wasn't only opening myself to strangers, but to family members who I care about their opinions. So that was interesting.
How was that? How did you sort of like handle that?
I basically just, they had their opinions, but I just was like, this is me. And this, I wasn't arguing with anybody. I wasn't trying to explain myself to anybody. And that was that. I think they kind of got tired of wanting an explanation, and because of the reasons I wasn't giving them one.
Yeah.
What would your guys' like perfect first date be?
Perfect first date. A perfect first date for me would be anything that allows me to actually get to know the person. Yeah. So even if we just went to the park, I do love a picnic. Yeah. There has to be a picnic basket though, to make it romantic. Yeah.
And you have to take a picture of it as well, otherwise there's no point.
It didn't happen otherwise. So definitely something like a picnic where we get to know each other, and there's also not too much pressure. I don't like dates where there's too much pressure to like really get to know each other, or there's too much pressure to make it a thing. Yeah. I don't want them to be moving in my house a week later because their date went well.
That's not very gay though. Very gay.
I've done that too many times.
They would move in with you a week later.
I've done it way too many times. It's enough. So what about you, Nana?
I think like maybe like cooking for each other, that might be cute. Do you know what I mean? Make them a nice meal, or they make me a meal. I think that's cute.
And then if they can't cook, you can be like,
yeah. then you know exactly. You don't want to do long term with someone that can't feed you. Do you know what I mean? Like someone that will poison you. You don't want that. But yeah, just like even cooking together, I think will be really nice. Like because then you can get to know them that way as well by cooking together.
That's quite intimate as well, but in a nice way.
Yeah.
I think people forget that like intimacy doesn't just come from like sexual experiences. You can be intimate with someone in so many different ways.
How about you, Soph? What's your ideal first date?
Probably something like cooking. Cooking like just like talking, not in a place where the music is dead loud or you're feeling uncomfortable. I feel like a park, a picnic, something like that, where you can proper sit and just like chat with the person and pay them attention, and they can pay you attention, and you can see like, you know, if you're vibing.
Not Hakkasan then.
Too noisy. Someone that's not too noisy actually.
Yeah.
But do you know what? I do like a club date.
Yeah.
Do you know what?
I do. Well, we do something calm first.
Yeah. And then club after.
Yeah.
I don't mind.
It's cute and sexy, it's vibes, you know, there's music.
Yeah.
You know.
You can get down together. Yeah, okay, I love that.
I see that.
What advice would you give sort of the younger queer generation that might be like struggling with coming out or coming to terms with who they are?
It's a good question, you know. I think it's like, I would give advice to be sort of patient with yourself, because I think the first step to coming out is coming out to yourself. And like, you don't want to feel rushed in that process because it's a big one. It's really daunting. It's really hard to come out to other people because a lot of people just have like their own expectations of how they want you to live your life. So I think it's just like giving yourself time, coming out to yourself first, accepting yourself first, and then dealing with everybody else. I think that's really, really important. What about you? What advice would you give?
No, I think you've hit the nail on the head. I think you defo have to kind of accept yourself, and then you can start discovering like who you are, what you like, and things like that. I think once you accept yourself, it then becomes easier to kind of block out if anyone says anything that you're worried about or you don't agree with or whatever. Once you're comfortable with yourself, you're kind of a bit like, it doesn't really matter what you think, because I'm chilling like with who I am.
Yeah, it's true.
What about you, Ro?
Yeah, I agree. I think just to center yourself around the journey of coming out to yourself first, and then I guess coming out to the world, because coming out to the world could be about validating other people's opinions about yourself, but just always center yourself in that journey, no matter where you are in that journey, because I think that coming out process is continuous. And that's whether that's because you have found a different way you want to just identify and just express yourself. And just don't put too much pressure on yourself to be one thing as well. It's okay to change. It's okay to change your mind and just be whatever you want to be, really. So
that is so it. Like, don't like label yourself as one thing. I think when I first came out, obviously, especially in the queer community, there's a lot of labels, and you're like, what kind of
where do I go?
What category am I in? And I really took that a bit too literally at the beginning. I was like, I don't know who I am, because I thought I was this, but I actually like this. And I think it's about just being like open into it and being sort of willing to go on different journeys with it.
I had to find different, I guess, a different tribe who allowed me to be myself, allowed me to be soft as well. I thought it was really important for me to be that way too. And I think I'm in a place where now I'm just happy being me. I'm happy being Ro. I don't really care about the labels that much.
I love that. We do that at the same time? Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Your one's really good though. Your one's amazing.
Stop it.
So
you got Septum in there.
it's giving tropical, it's giving we're in Jamaica. Like, I love
I
it.
knew that was me.
Yeah.
And
It's very accurate, isn't it?
That's going on my fridge.
I love it. What is it?
Telling you now.
It's Soph.
Where?
Don't be shady. I love that though, yeah.
It's
giving abstract, it's giving...
Can you see what it says?
Absolutely. It says the gentlewoman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm such a gentleman.
Yeah, because I'm a gentlewoman.